We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Here it's the second of this four-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. Justin Wood makes his big league debut right after this. Justin Wood is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Cincinnati.
Settling in now, Andres Abreu. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. 2-1. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. All even now, 2-2. Full count now, 3-2. Steve Quinones is on deck. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Steve Quinones. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. In his career, Quinones has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. The 0-1 and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
There's one. On to first, a double play.
Batting third, the right fielder.
A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games and in so many different ways. But looking at the one number I'm looking at, a .450 on base percentage, when you have that and you have the type of abilities that he has, you're awfully dangerous.
So stepping in, Manuel Rosales. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Reds go down quietly, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Marshall Higgins will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Stepping up to the plate, Elvis Franco. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Hopefully he passes the baton to this guy today, and he goes out and follows suit.
1-1. This is line to left. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. The throw into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
To the plate now, Travis James, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. James playing here in his age 29 season. He's in his first season of a new 6-year deal, so I'm sure he feels good about that.
And I can't tell you what that means for a ball player. To be able to know you're going to make your home for many years to come in one community. You can invest in the team, invest in the community, and really, really plant down roots. This is an unbelievable opportunity.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. Throw on to first in time, one away. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I think they really need their number 7 hitter to turn it around. He's really been struggling, hitting under 200 over the last 10 games. He doesn't usually go into these long droughts, but right now he's truly in one. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Stepping in, Freddie Santiago. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch on its way down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit to first. He's right there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead-off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Coming to the plate now, J.C. Embry. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball.
Ball one.
A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
Line to the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Cubbies are in front, 1-0. Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Wood makes his debut here as a September call-up amidst much anticipation. And assuming he lives up to the expectations, he could turn into a big piece of this rotation going forward.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Now the pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jeff Palucci, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. And a ball 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Right side, fair ball down the line. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box, Shane Quinones, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Ready with the 1-0.
2-0. Ball back outside.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Palucci at second with 2 down. And a full count now, 3-2. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Coming to the plate now, Antoine Bush, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Swung on and missed, 1-1. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. And he popped him up. Pineda in foul ground, and no one will track it down. From the stretch, the 1-2.
Yep, that ball went out.
3-2 now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Here's the 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
Ball, like that.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Right side, but it's well foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
The set and the 2-2, and he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Last half of the second set to go, and next it'll be the switch hitting first baseman Ryan Buckner. Now here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Set. Here it comes. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and they get the double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
First pitch of the at-bat. Jesse Padilla is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Outside and low, 3-0.
I got 3-0.
Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Welcome back to Wrigley Field, home of the Cubs, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun."
The center fielder.
Matt, back to you.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now here's the pitch. Andres Abreu stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. One and one to the Reds leadoff man. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 is strike 2, swinging.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Digging in now, Steve Quinones. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Wood has generated quite a bit of hype during his minor league career, and it wouldn't be too surprising if some of these opposing fans bought tickets primarily to see him pitch and maybe boo him in his debut.
Boy, you said that right, Matty. And I think the minor league players that get called up today, they're so much more experienced than they were, say, 10 or 15 years ago with all these games and futures games and these minor league all-star games and showcase games. These guys are exposed to a lot more at an early age, and I wouldn't be surprised if he pitches really well in this one.
Manuel Rosales is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Now here's the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Adam Greenberg. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Greenberg doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. That's lifted the other way out to left. Mortero has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Justin Wood.
Stepping up now, Justin Wood, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
The batter, number 8. Shortstop.
So in now for Chicago, Elvis Franco. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And this is going to be a fair ball heading out toward the 355 sign on the ivy. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
At the plate, Travis James, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Here comes the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0.
Ball 10.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Three and 0 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
So now to the plate, Pedro Mortero, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Jeff Palucci.
At the plate, Jeff Palucci. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's low.
The 1-0.
That's Bolton.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2-0 count, the pitch. is laid off, but in there for strike one. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Embry will put this one away, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They're down 1-0. So striding in, Freddie Santiago. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Freddie Santiago.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Bounce towards the mound. Knee high, he barehands it. So one away after the phenomenal defensive effort.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So here's the cleanup hitter, J.C. Embry. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Mortero is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 22.
Stepping in, Ryan Buckner. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. 2 out, nobody on. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Buckner hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2029.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. In now for the Reds, Shane Quinones. He drew a walk his first time up.
Quinones.
Now here's the pitch.
Nope.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
Ball 2. Can't lose, ball.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Standing in, Antoine Bush. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. Too high, and it's 3-0. A runner at first with no outs here. Hey. 3-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Ready with the 3-1. Fouled off. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Standing in now, Marshall Higgins, wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. To second for one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
Now batting, the center fielder, Abreu.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Andres Abreu. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The 0-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. Last half of the 5th coming up. Cubs lead it 1-0.
Leading off for the Cubs, the third baseman, Isaac Pineda.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The right fielder, number 3, Jesse Padilla.
Standing in, Jesse Padilla comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right on the inside, Black taken for a called strike.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Stepping in now, Adam Greenberg, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 home.
Hey. Hey.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He'll try again. 1-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they're on top 1-0. Ready for another shot now. Steve Quinones will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, and that they've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
In there, 0-1.
0-1.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Into the box now, Manuel Rosales. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
1 out, nobody on. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Digging in once again, Vladimir Guerrero. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch is high. The throw. way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Nettie. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
A ball and a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
1-1. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 1-1.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
A dive, but he's back. In now, Pedro Mortero. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one.
Down 21.
And he takes a called strike two. On the ground is short. This could be two. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So one run on one hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth, all tied at 1-1. Bottom of the sixth inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Justin Wood. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope, outside.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
It's amazing, I tell you. This guy's been absolutely cruising. The pitcher comes to the plate, you're thinking it's an easy out. You lose focus, let your guard down for a second. Now he's got a 3-ball count.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 3-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And he misses with it. Ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Ready once again, Elvis Franco. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Into the box, Travis James. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
That's ball 2.
First and second here with nobody out. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. The 3-2 one more time. A little roller toward the hole. Oh, look at the sliding stop. To second for 1. Back to first, and they won't get them both, but they wouldn't have had any had it not been for an excellent play at first base. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Well, they dodged the bullet that time by avoiding the double play. That would have been pretty demoralizing to end the inning. Now they've at least still got runners on the corners.
Now in the box, Freddie Santiago, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch coming, here it is. Strike taken up in the zone.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Now the 0-1.
Nope. That's inside.
Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Now batting, J.C. Embry. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. It's the Cubs 2 and the Reds 1. Into the box, Jeff Palucci. And guys, 7th inning
Good
already.
shot.
Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Wood is working a real gem here in his major league debut. Any of his doubters won't have a lot to say, at least after this one.
You'd like to see them get him out of here before he leaves with a bad taste in his mouth. He was really pretty much in control of this game for the first 5-6 innings, and as these pitches and innings have started to mount up, you can just see that he isn't quite as sharp, and he's not getting the swings and misses that he did early on in this game.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Three balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow.
Now
You're
batter.
hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Your attention,
Little
please.
is going to come on in
Now
relief
pitching
as he'll
for
be
the
making
Cubs.
his 20th appearance of the season.
Luke Little.
Shane Quinones will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Quick check on that tying run at first, but the runner's back easily. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Called strike 0-2. Little is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty B. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
So base is empty now after the double play. And now it'll be the catcher, Antoine Bush. Now the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
Ball
2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Fouled away.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. None left for Cincinnati. Our score remains 2-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jonathan Marchand will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Johnny Lindstrom will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Now to the plate, Ryan Buckner. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. First offering on its way. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch to 0-2, good changeup with some depth.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And that misses 2-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
So now to the plate, Isaac Pineda. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And the pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. The next 3-2. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. He loses him on ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So coming to the plate, Jesse Padilla. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. And there's ball 1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped him up. Guerrero has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 24, Adam Greenberg.
Ready now, Adam Greenberg. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
Back outside.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitter's counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Vasquez is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Elvis Franco. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
2 out, bases loaded. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Mortero is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Nick Corcoran has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 25, Nick Corcoran.
Striding in, Johnny Lindstrom, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. The pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. Hit hard to short. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
In the dirt here, and a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Quinones.
Quick check on that tying run at first. Standing in now, Steve Quinones. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit back up the middle. He's got it to second for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Travis James. Here comes the first pitch, and he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. A bouncer up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
At the plate, Freddie Santiago, 0 for 2, but with 2 RBIs in this one. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, J.C. Embry.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, J.C. Embry, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. The Cubs are on top 2-1. Henry Thomas comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 1, Henry Thomas.
Leading off the inning, Manuel Rosales, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Hit hard towards the hole. And that is into right field. So the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
There's the danger of falling behind 3-0. You don't know which guys in the lineup outside the middle of the order are going to pull the trigger in a spot like that. He was one of them. 3-0, swinging the bat, aggressive hack, nice base hit.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 0-1 delivery. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
The count is 2-1.
To third, fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping into the box, Pedro Mortero. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's set, and the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Pitch popped up. Pineda shading to his right. 2 gone.
Up next for Cincinnati, the shortstop, Jeff Palucci.
Now at the plate, Jeff Palucci. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. The Reds down to their last strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Cubs have come back to even up this 4-game series at a game apiece as this one is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Chicago rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Justin Wood earns his first win of the season, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Marshall Higgins pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Henry Thomas wraps it up for the save, his 22nd. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
They left 5 men on base.